Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading from July 15th through August 15th, 2022. And we'll begin with, as we do every month, with a reading channeled from your higher power, from your guides, from your spirit angels, from the universe, whatever you want to call it, Aries. So here's what I got. There's a dreamy feeling associated with this month for you. I feel a softness and quietness in your soul that you don't experience very often. There is a sense of children and or of childlike sensibilities to how you're experiencing life right now. Your inner child is very significant. Allow the child within to take your adult self by the hand this month and lead you. The obstacles you face and the decisions to be made this month are best addressed by the spirit and the human heart rather than by the logical mind. Normally, this is not an easy position for you, but this month you will find it almost completely natural. It is very important that you follow this lead for two reasons. It will be the optimum way to navigate the month, and it will allow you to experience how it feels to let your genuine spirit call the shots, so that this can become your fallback position for the future. All it takes is practice. There are many books available on the inner child. Spirit suggests that you begin to investigate this avenue. I think that's really wise advice, Aries. Inner child work can be the most powerful, positive work you'll ever do. So with that, let's take a look at the three cards that we pulled for you from the Paranormal Oracle. As you know, the cards, my book, Paranormal Ponderings, all that stuff is available on my website, and in the description below are the links to my website, Etsy, and to Amazon. All of my book is available for free on my website. So here we go, Aries. Let's see what we get. One more shuffle, I feel like we need to do. So you're being told that this could be a very transformative month for you via the inner child and learning to rely more on your inner self rather than action. And I know this is hard for Aries because Aries is the sign of action. Mars is your ruler. Fire is your element. You are the sign of action and going forward. So this may be difficult for you, Aries, but what they're showing us and what they're telling us is just start doing this. Start relying on your inner self, the inner child. Let her lead you, him lead you, and you'll find that it becomes easier over time. So your first card, reptilians, negative intentions. I feel like, and it's funny that you got this card because I was feeling that there's some negativity around you. I don't feel like evil forces, nothing like that. That's not what this card means, despite the fact that, it looks really negative. It's not about evil. It's not about evil cryptids or anything like that. What it feels like is there's some negative energy around you. This could have to do with a work situation, a family situation. It feels a little more like somebody's bringing the party down, like somebody is just, things are on a downward turn in some situations in your life. So I feel like what they're talking about too with this inner child is in order to cope with this, in order to deal with this situation, you need to take it's more beneficial if you pull your resources from within rather than just acting on it. Because acting on this kind of situation could equal, getting very angry or throwing the baby out with the bathwater kind of thing. So I think they're trying to get you, in a way, Aries, to temper your activity, temper action. Don't do anything rash. Don't do anything on an impulsive level with this situation. The next one is UFOs, hiding in plain sight. So that tells me that there are answers here that are available to you, just something you're consistently overlooking. It's right there in front of you, but for whatever reason, you just can't see it. And what's coming to me is that it just feels too easy. Like, this feels too easy. It's got to be more difficult than this. It's got to be more complicated than this. And I feel like this is a learned attitude. This is how you have addressed things in the past, probably based on the culture you grew up in. Whatever the inner impulses are with Aries, that has to always, Aries likes to convert everything into action. So this would be a resource. This would be a solution. This would be an answer to whatever the negative situation surrounding you right now is. But you're not seeing it because it's not your fallback position. So I believe what Spirit is telling you is to adopt a completely different approach. Go within and look at the very, very, in the tarot, I would be thinking about not the Joker, the very first card in the tarot. For some reason, it's escaping me. It represents simplicity. It represents a clean slate. It represents innocence. So in other words, approaching this from a point of view of innocence. Like you don't have any past history on your approaches to these kind of situations. And for your third card, nature has the answer. I feel like there's travel for some of you, or perhaps a lot of you, travel coming up, and it's going to involve nature. And I do feel a little bit, for a lot of you, there's going to be beaches involved, but for some of you, I feel just like this image is, the deep quiet of a deep, dark forest. And there's another place to go within, you know, that's another symbol for me of going within, of connecting to the self through nature. I mean, nature is a wonderful mirror for us. And when you're in it, I mean, picture yourself in a place like this. Thin places is a term that the Irish use to describe that place between two elements, where two elements meet. The ocean meets the beach. A tree meets the earth. Right where those elements meet are called thin places, and lots of paranormal things are said to happen there. So, you know, there's magic in those kind of places, and I think that's what Spirit is trying to tell you this month, Aries. Go within, use nature to get there, and the inner child to get there, and start sourcing your life from what you find within, instead of doing, you know, what may be a knee-jerk reaction for you in just action, action, action. And with that, I'm going to say I hope you have a wonderful month. I don't see anything bad here for you at all. Just normal living, just learning a new way to deal with things in life. And with that, I want to say thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below, Aries. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.